Oh, yes, yes, and yes. Were you there to see it? Were you there today? I want to know what you think. It was like the Alamo. Mick McCarthy putting 3 substitutions on with 25 minutes to go, and you just knew it was going to be coming at you. It was, honestly, we just can't keep all the ball, can we? Stoke gave it everything. They were fastest to the second ball, but somehow we kept them out. We gave away 2 really dangerous free kicks right on the edge of the box. Maxwell dived into the post. Maxwell pulled an absolute wonder. It was like Gordon Banks. I don't know how he got to it. Honestly, I have no idea how he got to that ball. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me just go to the comments. Let's have a quick look at what people are saying. Reese says, come on the pool, and he was he came to see me at half time. Okay, so you're going to be on the video later. John Denning says, good luck for the rest of the season. Hope you stay up. Thank you very much, John. Thomas Hines says, come on the pool. Surely not. Smith says, a win at last. Yippee! Indeed it is. At last it's a win. W&G fan says, salvation. A win after 3.5 months of losses and draws. Finally, we get a win. It was hard. It wasn't easy. It never is easy. It was a great goal from Pervader, but, you know, to give Stoke the credit, they were, honestly, their fans must be going on thinking, how on earth did we not get anything out of that? We played the referee. He was unbelievable again. I think, did we get 5 or 6 yellow cards? Unbelievable. He wouldn't give anything for us. He just did at the end. He gave us a few things, which was quite unbelievable, because half the time, there was one where we took a throw-in on the south stand, throwing it backwards, and the linesman flagged for offside. Didn't make any sense. Couldn't believe it. Paul Simmons says, dodged a bullet big time today. Paul surely not. Smith says, Super Seasiders. I say, come on. Lewis Hughes says, we've won a game. Blackpool FC fan says, a massive 3 points today. Maxwell, the saves he made, it was honestly, it was world class. He was unbelievable. And the one where he went into the post and knocked himself out, I thought that was it. I thought he was off. Bullberry says, the last put a shift in today. Yeah, they looked, didn't they? They looked like they wanted to stay up today. Helen Alini says, what a relief indeed. Reese says, yay. Lewis Hughes says, were you there to see it? If you were, I want to hear your thoughts. In a minute, we're going to put the telephone line up and you can phone in and tell me what you think about that. It was a battling performance. I just said to Dane, just please get another goal. I don't want to sit through, hanging on to a 1-0 lead, but we did, and we held out, which is another clean sheet for Mick McCarthy, so he stopped leaking goals, really, he has. W&G fans, at this rate, we're going to get out of the relegation zone in no time. Well, Ryan Dunbar says we've won a game. I'm not going to count my chickens yet on that one, W&G. Ian R says, I think we expected too much of Mick McCarthy when he was taken on. Let's hope this is the start of a new era. Yes, I think so. He got us a win, didn't he? It's improved his record already. Ian Drinner says, great win at last, just glad for Big Mick, so am I. Ryan Dunbar says, we've won a game. How? No, I'm not having any of that. I'm not having any of that. I don't like that thing. I don't like that song. You can't phone in yet. I've just got to go through the comments. Rob Wozencroft says, looks like Rotherham are on their way to League One. Well, it's a mentality thing, isn't it? They always get relegated, and they've spent lots of money. A lot of people have been saying that, Blackpool should have spent the money, but, they've spent loads. They're still in as much trouble as me. Michael Stewart, as much trouble as us. Michael Stewart Haig says it was a workmanlike performance. They battled with great endeavour. Maxie was class. Yeah, he was actually, to all those that slag him off, he was unbelievable today, was Maxwell. Steve Huntley on Facebook also says, finally up the mighty pool. Right, okay. Let's open the phone lines. Let me get that up on the screen, and then you can phone in and you can tell me just what you thought. So the number is coming up on there. Oh, we've got somebody in already. Let's take this. Hello.
Hi, it's Wayne.
Hiya, Wayne. All right, you first on the buzzer there. I know you've already texted me saying we can stay up, we can do it. How are you feeling?
I don't think after that second half, where I watched your thing, you thought that you did that live chat, but I think that second half performance last, 25 minutes, something changed there. We're unlucky not to get a draw there. Smashed the post.
Yeah, indeed. And
I just think the belief then from that second half,
yeah,
it just shows that they start believing in Mick McCarthy's way now.
Yeah. Indeed.
I knew when he got to one that it wasn't going to be fit. I knew the second half was going to be tough. I said, we're not winning God knows how many games, so it's not going to be a walk or get your first win. It's going to be a battle.
He
went
went
off the back in there to get the first win.
He went 5 across the back, didn't he? He went.
Yeah.
I understood taking Fiorini off at half time because he was already on a yellow, and he's not had much match time. But I thought he looked class. I thought Poveda looked amazing, and I think he only got taken off because he was on a yellow. I think he'd have stayed on a bit longer. But 5 across the back, we just unfortunately gave away 2 really dangerous free kicks. The one where Maxi crashed into the post and nearly knocked himself out. And then the other one, which was like right on the D, wasn't it? Right on the centre of the D, and the guy just put it over, thankfully. But honestly...
So it did have an interesting at the end, to be honest with you. I don't know if you've seen it or you caught it on camera.
To what?
But two interesting things happened at the end of the game.
Go on, tell me what they were.
Camera.
Yeah.
Curry, as he came into that corner, the way he thumped his hand to the crowd with his fist up.
Yeah.
And Thompson walking to, and he probably shouldn't have done it right, but Thompson walking to the away Stoke fans with his fist up, giving them a bit of kind of way, staying up kind of thing. And
yes.
Just showing fight there, which is
yes. Well, I thought we had a better team. Did you not think that from the, when you saw the team at the start of the game? I thought that's it. Get Rodgers on, get Poveda on. Jordan Gabriel. He showed there was one move where he chased the ball down to, from his own half to the goalkeeper all the way and nearly got there. The goalie just managed to clear it, but that was him from coming from from a fullback position all the way up the pitch. So much pace, but I thought Stoke were quicker than us today. A lot of the time they got to the ball quicker than us. We couldn't keep hold of the ball. Again, we're heading it, kicking it anywhere, giving it straight back to them. And they just passed it around, really nice. I think, if we could just bring that into our game where we can hold the ball a little bit more, it would certainly save my heart attacks.
I think what you might find, though, and it works out, is that they feel more fresh at home, so a lot of players well, but away from home, the pressure's off a bit because no one expects us to get a result always. Yeah. And we might just play a bit more better away from home.
Maybe.
Get some decent results again.
Maybe.
But that confidence should be flowing now. The confidence now after today, that's nothing. The confidence needs to start flowing after today.
Yeah.
They've got confidence. I think Gabriel came on and he looked class, to be fair. He looks a decent player.
Well, he is a decent player. We've missed him. No bowler today. Did you agree with that? No Joshy on.
He could have got the second, but then it leaves us wide open at the back and they get an equaliser. So I think it's a bit of, what do I do?
It worked.
It up? And you decided to tighten it up at the back.
It worked, didn't it? And, that's 2 clean sheets now that Mick McCarthy's, managed to achieve, and I don't think Appleton achieved that all the way through. So he's showing up the back, and we didn't really have, we had a makeshift, centre halves again, didn't we? Connolly playing as a centre half, and we need, apparently Epiteta's not far away. Hopefully he will come back, and he could make a massive difference coming back in.
I think the Stoke came more back into it. We had a chance and we blew it.
Yeah. CJ
blew it, but that should have been 2-0 technically, to be honest with you. That should have been over.
It should have been, but thankfully, there's nothing to blame on it. They didn't,
I think once you get that first win after not winning for 16, 17 games,
it's
I think that's where the belief comes in now. Massive.
It's just a shame Huddersfield got a win today and Cardiff won last night, because if those two had lost, we'd really be getting ourselves into a position where we could get out of it.
We're game on Tuesday though, and we've got to play Cardiff. Yeah, it's not a dead loss catching them yet either.
No, not indeed. It's not. No. Right. Thanks for ringing in, Wayne.
What do you think of the noise in the North Stand?
Brilliant. The noise was amazing. The Great Escape theme was just going round the ground. Yeah. It was just brilliant. Long time since I've heard it.
Down from the touchline. Did you see Mick Suckle down from the touchline?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't see it. No.
Yeah, it did look a fullback down to his fist up in the air.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for the call, Wayne. We'll get on to somebody else. There's a few trying to get through. Right, so thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Right, that was Wayne. Are you excited like Wayne? Did you see Mick McCarthy's little jig down the touchline? Did you see the things that Wayne's talking about, where Dom Thompson and Carey were giving fist pumps to the crowd? Gabriel back on the pitch again, applauding everybody at the end. It was good to have him back in. Numbers down there if you want to phone in. I'll just have a look at the comments while I wait for another caller to come in. Right. Just... I know it's a joke, Ryan, but I just don't like that song. Honestly, I hate that song. It's just so derogatory to us, and I just don't like it. It's not my favourite. 999 Northwest Vids. Hello, how are you doing? He says, evenly, unfortunately, I wasn't able to work today at Bloomfield. Good. I'm glad you weren't there. So stay away now for the rest of the season. Oh, you can't work again. Says we're off the bottom. Yeah, we're second off the bottom. So we're moving up. We've hit rock bottom. We're moving up. WG fan says, are you going to visit Blackburn on Tuesday? If I can make it, I am. Right. That doesn't make any sense. How's that? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Hi.
Yeah, somebody not liking that. Right, okay. Don't know how they're getting to ring on my phone into the show. That's a bit weird. But anyway, they've gone. Right. Yeah, get rid of those. Okay. Ali says Huddersfield Town 2, Birmingham 1. We're staying up. Well, can the two old managers get these two clubs out of the relegation zone? They've got Neil Warnock. We have got Mick McCarthy. Luca says Blackpool will stay up. Simon Kirk says you shouldn't have won today. Players falling over the place. No quality. Don't get carried away. You're a poor side. Madman Hartley says, hello, Lee. Hello, Madman Hartley. Ian, nice. Surprised to be saying that I think we started with too many attacking players. Ooh, did we? Luca AFC is answering that. So look, who is this? Okay, Michael. Okay. Hello, Michael. How are you? How are you doing?
All right, well, yeah, I didn't get to the game today because I had my daughter.
Okay, so
it was a workmanlike performance by all accounts.
That's great. I wanted to know what you thought of the game today. Were you there? You weren't even there. So you're a great call, Michael. You're a great call. I'm trying to get people who were there the match. So have you seen it at all, or are you just going off what you've heard? Because
well, just looking at. I'm just back actually from Blackburn.
Right.
Literally 2 minutes. Just walked in the door.
Right.
No, I didn't watch the game. From what I hear, from what I hear on the radio anchor saying is a workmanlike performance, and it was a battle-hardened performance, and they played well.
They did. It was a battling performance. I didn't think it was our greatest. It was a great battling performance. I wouldn't say it was our greatest performance. I thought Stoke played really, really well. Thought the referee was just a nightmare. To be fair, just a referee that just couldn't stop booking us and. But anyway, we managed to survive it, and we got 3 points. So hopefully 3 points will give them confidence. But anyway, thanks.
Maxi had pulled off a world-class save. Apparently,
unbelievable. Just wait till you see it on the highlights tonight, Michael. You'll love it. Honestly, I thought it were in. It were past him actually, going in like in almost in the top corner, and he just dived full length and clawed it out. I don't know how he got to it. Honestly, I'll never know. It was phenomenal save. It really was. It was Gordon Banks like, and I mean that.
Gordon Banks-esque.
I think it's one of the best saves.
He's a great shot stopper.
He's a brilliant keeper.
Kicking at times.
Well, we can't. People around us keep complaining about his distribution, but the whole team can't distribute a ball. It's not just Maxwell. You can't just pick on Maxwell because nobody in that team can find a tangerine shirt when we're under pressure. It's just anywhere, kicking it out, kicking it or heading it straight back to a Huddersfield player, to a Stoke player all the time. They just passed the ball around. They had men in space, someone to pass to all the time. We were just kicking it anywhere, Michael. But it was brave, every man getting blocks in, it's that typical performance. Anyway, thanks for calling in, Michael. I'm trying to get some calls of people who were there. So thank you very much.
No dramas, mate. Thanks so much, mate.
Speak to you later. Bye.
See you Tuesday, Blackburn.
Yeah.
Up the mighty.
Bye. Right, so Michael's heard on the radio that it was good, but I want you to phone in if you were there. Let me know what you thought of it all, what you thought of the crowd, what you thought of Mick McCarthy, what you thought of just everything. Was it hell? Like I found it hell. Thomas Jester says we won, but way too defensive. Ryan Dunbar said, I said on Twitter to someone, take points off QPR, then Cardiff. That would be good, wouldn't it? Eh? To beat Critch, we'd love that, wouldn't we? Critch is, in fact, QPR on the slide. That would be really funny, wouldn't it? Who got man of the match today? Connolly or Maxwell? For me, I don't know. Does anybody know who got the man of the match? Right, let's answer this one. Hello, what's your name? Hello.
Hi there, hello.
Hiya, who is it?
Hi, it's Justin. You called me?
No, I didn't call you at all. Right, okay. No, I didn't call you, pal. Sorry. Blackpool FC fan says Maxwell was my man of the match. Without him, we would have conceded a few times. I agree with you. He was my man of the match as well. Kai Collins says, what do you think of Connolly with the captain's arm band? Well, it worked, didn't it? So I don't know. He is a bit of a leader, isn't he? He puts a shift in. Ian Drinner says, yeah, see, Critchley lost again. Absolutely. Blackpool FC fan that says, I've become a member, Lee. Love the channel. Thank you very much. We're going to be, now he's mentioned members, I can actually talk about it. There's a button underneath where you can click and it just says join and you can become a member. And members are going to get, starting off, the first thing is you're going to get access to the video as soon as it's up. So as soon as I get it up tonight or in the early hours, it's going to be there. Obviously, if you don't become a member, it will be on about 11 o'clock in the morning. But members get first viewing of it. And also, the more members we get, the more sort of member things I can do. So it's $1.99 a month. If you enjoy what we do and you want to support us and help us do more for you, then please, consider clicking that button. I really appreciate it. Ryan Dummer says Blackburn is now a free hit on Tuesday night and they're not playing brilliant, are they? It's a chance. Nelson got man of the match, did he? Right, okay. Helen Alini also confirms Nelson got man of the match. Nelson got man of the match. Tangerine Dream says Kenny was awful as always. Maxwell man of the match for me. They all put a shift in. I can't really complain about anybody today, to be honest. Richard Todd said a win finally, and with 11 players, the ref was so one-sided with his cards. It was unbelievable, wasn't it? Michael Stewart's now saying taxi for Critch, indeed. Joseph Smith says on Facebook, what a win. We are staying up. Lawrence Edwards. Right, got another caller. See who this is. Hello, what's your name? You're through to the phone in. What's your name?
Hello, Lee. My name's James.
Hiya, James. How are you doing? Were you there to see it?
Yeah, not too bad, buddy. How are you?
I'm all right. Were you at the game?
I was at the game today. What a game it was.
Yeah. Did you think the crowd
would... things, really.
Yeah, go on.
The crowd today, getting behind the team, I think that played dividend, being the 12th man in the for the squad.
Yeah.
Maxi putting out that. I don't know how he stopped that.
Where are you sat in the ground? Whereabouts are you?
I was sat in South. South.
So you got the same view. I thought it were in. Honestly, it was in, wasn't it? It was like a Gordon Banks save. I don't actually know how he got to it. He was so quick, wasn't he? And I just thought goal, to be honest, in a minute.
But you know what it is as well? For me, the fouls we're committing in dangerous areas, and I can see why now we're getting red cards after red cards, because just the way the challenges are flying, you can't make them sort of challenges right in front of goal.
I know. It's suicide, isn't it? I mean, some of them were harsh. I thought the first three in the first half were a bit blooming. I didn't think any of them were really a yellow card. I don't know if you did.
No, not at all.
But they were fouling. You could see them sort of like pushing us off the ball and all sort of stuff, and the referee just seemed to just let all that. It
seems like they were protected a bit. Do you know what I mean? To me, football, they say it's a non-contact sport, but how are you meant to go in for a challenge if it's non-contact sport?
Well, exactly, and there was one ball near the end of the second half where I think it was the first ball we kicked out that we actually won. We got the ball, and he gave straight away. He gave them the free kick, and it was the only blooming ball we'd won. You know what I mean? We actually, I think Jerry Yates collected it, and he just went straight away foul to them. I thought, for God's sake, he won't even let us have the ball. He's going to give them a foul all the time. And the throw-in in the second half where we threw it back.
And then it was offside.
Yeah, how is that? How does that work?
I kind of got lost there. I was like, how do you call that offside? I don't quite get it myself.
No. So
what do you reckon to Gabriel coming back?
Brilliant.
For me, he's always a fan favourite for me. And to see him today back, I think he does well at the back as well. For me, he commands, he takes control. Yeah. For me, that's what we need.
He's the key. I think he's a massive key to our success, because I was just saying before, there was a run in the second half where he chased the ball from our box to the goalkeeper.
All the way up to the keeper.
Yeah, and nearly actually beat the keeper. He was so... Did you see the speed of it? He went, and they were quick. I thought Stoke were quick everywhere on the pitch because they were getting to that second ball before us all the time. But no, Gabriel is a massive boost. And on the intro to the video, which you'll see tomorrow, I actually said that when Bowler played his best football was when he had Jordan Gabriel with him down that right-hand side. That's when you saw the best of Bowler.
Yeah, like, how come Bowler wasn't playing today? Was there a reason behind that, or was it just to rest him? Or
I don't know, because I think the way we were thinking was that Mick McCarthy's going to bring him on as an impact player in the second half. But I think he just went defensive, didn't he? He just went shut up shop with like 25 minutes to go. But the minute you knew he brought them 3 substitutes on and they were all defenders, and you saw a 5 across the back, he brought Dom Thompson onto the left, moved Husband in, as 3 centre halves. I thought, oh God, it's going to be the Alamo.
I mean, can we sit and hold a 1-0 every game against some of the teams? I don't think we can.
I can't. I don't think my heart can take it, to be honest. I think I aged 10 years. I think I aged 10 years in that second half. But I've got to say, we did play at injury time quite well. We kept the ball right down that far end for a good 3 minutes, didn't we, down there? Getting free kicks, getting a corner. It was just well played, and the Great Escape theme. We've not heard that for a while at Bloomfield Road, but it was just going mad, wasn't it? Everywhere was singing it. It was you just knew they were going to do it.
McCarthy on the side as well. When the whole stage, like the whole ground was rocking, it was like, this is what he wants. This is what he thrives off, sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope he does. I hope he does say something about the crowd, because we were phenomenal. I'd say that's probably one of the best we've ever been as a crowd. We were really cheering him on at the end and giving him everything, weren't we? You can't fault. If you were at Bloomfield Road, by the way, people watching this, whatever, give yourselves a blooming gold star for today, because that is just what we need.
For attendance of just over 13,000, it sounded like you're in a stadium of 45.
Yeah, easy, and that's why Blackpool do so well. Because we have that, we have a sound of 30,000 when there's only 10 of us, and that's why we punch above our weight. We never have a good, expensive side, do we? We never have a team full of superstars. They never cost millions and millions. We're just always like the Bash Street kids, aren't we? But we have this sort of. It's just the fans do it for us, and that's what we didn't have with Michael Appleton. He divided the crowd, and if Simon Sadler watches this, don't ever do that again. Don't divide the crowd, because that is your 12th man, and it's what keeps us up. And hopefully we, 100%. We're going to take loads to Blackburn, and I really do hope it's going to be a mad dash for me, because I'm filming an advert down in London, so I'm going to get the train back to Blackpool for 4, then get home, get to Blackburn Rovers. But hopefully there's no delays or anything like that. But hopefully,
you tell them you've got to go. There's more priorities up here.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually doing it for a Blackpool fan, so we've both got to get back. So he knows if we've got to set off early, we will. But fingers crossed. But I'm glad you had a great day. Can we stay up?
My opinion, yes, 100%. You've got to have faith. We haven't been the best. Let's be honest. We've not had a proper result for 3.5, 4 months, and it started to. People were on the backs going, we need to do this, we need to do that, but. There's a Great Escape, and you're going to see it, believe me. We're staying up. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, we've got 2 games coming up now. We've got Blackburn Rovers and we've got Reading. And Reading.
I think we'll get a draw at Blackburn. I'm not going to be too optimistic. I think we'll get a draw at Blackburn.
It's a tough game, isn't it? Yeah. But Reading are definitely they're not.
Oh, that's there to take.
They're not playing well, Reading, at the moment, are they? If we could get 4 points out of these next 2 games, would that sort of set us in
4 points is 4 points better than what we've.
Well, it'd be 7
in the previous 3.5.
It'd be 7 out of 9, wouldn't it? And that would be that would be a miracle, because after that we've got Burnley, but then we've got QPR. Now that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I mean, we can do it there. We will. Honestly, have faith. I can see it. We'll stay.
QPR on the slide. Birmingham are on the slide. Rotherham are on the slide at the moment. So there's those three clubs there that all could potentially get sucked into it.
Fight.
I think that Huddersfield might get out of it with Warnock now, because I think he's like Mick McCarthy. He's another experienced manager who knows how to win games in the Championship.
I think they'll get out.
They could just get out of it, couldn't they? So 100%. We need, really, don't we? We need Cardiff to get sucked back into it. We need QPR to get sucked into it. We need Birmingham to get sucked into it. We need Rotherham to get sucked into it. And we need Wigan to just still be on free fall, and we've got a chance, I think. But those are the clubs around us that we're looking at. Right, brilliant. Thanks for your call. Positivity.
No problem.
That's what we've got
Take care, Lee.
We're staying up. Thank you very much. Thanks. Great call. Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Bye. Well, there we are. Do you agree with all that? Are we staying up? Can we do it, or are we just not going to get out of it? Richard Todd says a win finally, and with 11 players, ref so one card. Yeah, okay, we've got that. Yeah, taxi for Critch. That was on Facebook. Right, back to the YouTube comments. Let's just go back a bit. Right, I got a call coming in. Hello, what's your name? Hello. Nobody there. Right, okay. Madman Harley says, Thursday's game, I said the cup final, we won 4-0. I assisted my teammate and scored a hat-trick. Oh, well done. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Well done. You won 4-0. Ryan Dunbar said if we can take a point on Tuesday and 3 on Saturday, I think we're staying up. Blimey. Ian Nally says, only listened on the radio, but the crowd were tremendous. Honestly, they were tremendous. They were really tremendous today. Shane Benjamin said we should get points off QPR. Don't think we'll get to welcome the snake back to bloom. Is Shane. Do you think he'll be gone, potted by then? We kind of want him to be there, really, don't we? Blackpool Rock TV says, such a great result today. Clean sheet and 3 points. Let's hope this is a start of a great run of results for the club. Indeed, let's hope so. Shazza Harvey says, great win, but very strange subs. It was just purely, he just parked the bus, didn't he? You know exactly what he was doing. We all knew, just all went round the south stand. And I said to Jane, there's 25 minutes to go. This is going to be 25 minutes of hell. And it kind of was. Rob C says, great result. Rode all up today, but hopefully this is the start of a much needed run of results. I hope you're right, Rob. I really do. I'm with you. You're not a fan of Maxwell, but credit where is due. He was good today. He was fucking awesome today. That's how good he was. Sometimes his distribution, he's not the great, I know people criticise him for that, but the whole team don't distribute very well. So you can't just blame Maxwell for that. But he was superb today. He really was. He got to everything, collected everything, came out for everything. He was just incredible. Right, another call coming in. Hello, what's your name? Call ended. Right, okay, another one gone. Adrian Morley, right, let's have a look. It's supposed to be complimentary. This big up Lee, you big sausage dosser. What a valuable 3 points today, fella. Here, looking on point, my man. Keep up the great work, mush. Thank you very much, Adrian. I like that. So good, he said it twice. Mark Keane is here. Hi, Lee. We'll be at Reading on Saturday. I will come and see you. Okay, all right. Find me if you're there. I don't know what it means, but he says it's a compliment, so I'll take it. When I met him at one of the games this season, and I asked him what it was. He said it's good anyway. Madman Holly scored a hat-trick on Thursday. Very well done. Danny Boy says, I'm going to be in the Championship next season, Leeds, I think. Says Danny Boy Leeds. Do you think you're not going to get out of it? Do you think you can't stay up? Oh, well, hopefully you do. Blackpool Rock TV says, you're doing a great job, Lee. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Thank you. And, yep, that's all the comments. So if anybody wants to, Dave Morrison said, tears in the eyes at the end today, Lee, onwards. Honestly, Jane was crying when Paveda scored. I've got her on video. Somebody gave her a lucky orange Kit Kat. she's now clinging to that as the reason. And it was sad, wasn't it, the other week when she was singing, we'll win again. Right, here we go. Hello, what's your name? Hello. Are you there? Hello.
Hello.
Hiya, are you there?
Who's that?
It's Lee.
Who?
Who? Right, if you don't know who I am, I don't know what you're calling. Right, okay, who? Right, okay. Maybe we'll get a sensible call coming in soon, but I don't know. Who? He's phoning in a phone in, and he doesn't know who I am. Why is he calling that number? Danny Boy blames the owners that were in this state. Yes, I've got you, Madman Harley. You won 4-0. I've got it. You don't need to keep telling me. I do know. Great for you. Rick Dobson says, Poole know how to put us through it, but fought well, and a much-needed 3 points bring on Tuesday. Up the mighty Poole, indeed. Phil Thompson says, great win. It was indeed. It was a wonderful win. Right, can we get a sensible caller in? If you're a sensible caller, you want to tell me something sensible, please phone in. For me, I think, somebody said we set up with too many attacking players. I thought we set off really well. We got a goal. Morgan Rogers was looking really tricky, and then the referee started dishing out cards and blowing his whistle, and the whole thing just, we kind of lost our rhythm, and Stoke got right back into it. And for me, Stoke, bossed that, they bossed that game, but somehow we held out. Mick parking the bus did actually work. I didn't think it was going to work, but it did. And if we can show that fight, we've got players coming back. Hopefully Bridcut gets back soon. I think he would be great if he come back in. I don't know how far Keshi is away. Apparently Marvin Ekpiteta's training back on grass, so he would be a great, addition if he could come back. Because this centre half looks okay to me. To be honest, I think he did play well, and he got man of the match. So if he's getting man of the match, anybody know what happened to Jordan Thornley? Why he wasn't included? Because I thought he's been playing quite well. I'm really glad to see Gabriel back. I think he's massive, for us. He's such a good right back. I know we've got Andy Lyons, but honestly, Jordan Gabriel coming back, it's like a really important signing. He is one of my favourite players, if not my favourite player at Blackpool at the moment. Jerry Yates put a shift in today. They all put a shift in. Kenny Dougal did give the ball away, even though his song says he never does, but he did quite a few times, and it put us back under pressure. I wish we could just, get men into space and learn how to move into space for nice, easy passes, because Stoke were doing it all the time. They had space all the time to pass it around, and it was really just coming at us all the time. But we defended well. We defended really well. And I thought we played the referee today as well. I really did. Oh, it's a hamstring injury, is it, for Jordan Thornley? Oh, dear. Oh, well, okay. So we need Marvin back, don't we? What did you think of Connolly as centre half? He didn't do a bad job. Got another booking, of course, which is just par for the course, isn't it, with us? John Haslam says, I'd like to say we were great today, but it was all heart in the mouth stuff, just like the Alamo, the most one-sided game, and we got 3 points. One thing we did have was a fighting spirit, rarely seen. Indeed, I came out saying the same thing out of the video at the end, really, that it was like the Alamo. It really was. We were just, Stoke were just all over us. They were quicker to the ball in every part of the pitch, really. They got to the loose balls. They won that second ball. The determination from Stoke was amazing, and it was hard to believe that they're down where they are, to be honest. They had a few chances. They put a few over the bar and stuff, didn't they? They had a great chance of a free kick and just put that over, which was, thank God, I could see that going in. I thought they'd scored from the other free kick, to be honest. They all thought they'd scored. They all cheered it was a goal. But even from our side, and I was on the left, I was on the right side seeing it coming in. I thought it had gone in past Maxwell, but it just went to the side netting. Nick Parkinson says, hope you lads win on Tuesday. Roll on March the 4th. Okay. Mama High says Newcastle 0-2 Liverpool, red card for the goalie Nick Pope. Oh God. Right, another call coming in. Hello, what's your name?
It's Ben Tibble here. How you doing? Good result today.
A great result, Ben. Were you there to watch it?
No, I was in Sunderland, Mike.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you're Sunderland, aren't you? Yeah. No, it was like the Alamo.
Well,
it was like the Alamo.
Yeah.
It was like the Alamo. We hung on. Mick McCarthy put. With 25 minutes to go, he brought 3 subs on and went 5 across the back. 5 across the back, and it was 5 across the back. The worst hell ever.
Yeah,
it really was.
We drew the day.
Yeah.
Lee, we scored a cracking goal today.
Yeah.
Clark, curled in the top corner, we're winning 1-0.
Right.
And Sunderland, we were winning 1-0. Bristol City, and our Trey Hume could hold one of their players and hold them down like a rugby tackle on his ankles.
Oh, right. Okay.
So he got a penalty in the last minute.
Oh.
I was gutted. We're winning 1-0, then it was stupid what he done.
Man, there's nothing worse than last minute goals, really, is it? It's just horrendous. There's nothing worse than giving that away.
I know. You were, by the way, you were robbed on Wednesday night, mate. You were robbed.
Yeah,
that was never a sending off, mind.
No,
he never even touched him.
No, well, was he not? He looked like he did.
Well, what happened was he got a yellow card, right?
Yeah.
And I watched it on the telly because I don't prefer the red button. I watched it, Lee. And the ball was in front of him, and what he done was he kicked the ball by accident, and he sent him off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not kicked the ball away, but kicked out to somebody's blood. I don't know what happened, but he got sent off.
Right. Well, that's just typical us, and we scored a great goal as well to get back, in it. Honestly, if it was a Premier League goal, they'd have been showing it, the touch and move and everything. But
hats off to the fans who went down there, mind, on Wednesday night, mate.
Yeah, it's a stupid fixture. Mick McCarthy was saying, what a daft fixture to go to Swansea on a Wednesday. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The weekend should be a weekend when everybody can go down.
Yeah, honestly, they don't make it easy.
What was the goal like today? Was the goal good finish?
Paveda scored it. It was
brilliant.
It was a great build-up, but it just got a bit of a deflection and went past the keeper the other way. So, but
that's good.
If you don't shoot, and you'll see it all on the video tomorrow. I got it all.
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Good.
So thanks for keeping an eye on us, and good luck to Sunderland. You could get in the playoffs. Do you think you're playoff bound, Sunderland? Would you say?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we played well against QPR, the rubbish. Then I think they're going to go up there. Completely gone.
Yeah, well, they've got Critchley, so we're hoping to. We've got them soon. We're hoping to beat them. If he's still there, we want to beat him, obviously, because it's Critchley, and he hasn't won a game with them yet. I think it's like 10 defeats.
No, they got beat. They got beat 2-1 off Millwall before we played them.
Yeah,
and they got beat off us. And today they got beat. They got beat off Middlesbrough 2-0.
Yeah. Well, Middlesbrough, that's a tough game. I mean, they are playing well, Middlesbrough. But anyway, good luck. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for putting us right about Swansea. We were robbed. We were robbed. And you're not a Blackpool fan, so it's not us saying it, is it? It's Sunderland fan telling you Blackpool were robbed on Tuesday.
Yes.
Never a sending off. There you go. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that.
I'm coming down in March, so I might probably see you down in March.
Yes, we'll see you there. Tell me when you're coming and we'll meet you.
Okay, thank you. I'm coming down on March the 31st. Okay,
right, okay. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Thanks, bye. Bye.
So there you are, you see, not a Blackpool fan saying that Blackpool were robbed. We just don't get any luck with the... I noticed, I've just put it up on the screen there, Blackpool FC fan, it says, and for some reason it doesn't show it, but it says, up the pool with 2 tangerines, £5 from Blackpool FC fan. Thank you very much. We shall leave that on there. Michael, anybody else who wants to chip in, you can super chat us on these. Michael Blackpool says, just back home at Wigan, great win, Maxi was class, put that on. Good to see Callum as captain, and Sonny was also great. Fans were different class too. They absolutely were. They really were. They really, really were. Tommy Johnson says it's confidence for Tuesday. Phil Thompson thinks the bookings were because of our reputation. Well, this is the problem, isn't it? We've got that many red cards that referees are looking as a dirty side before we even start, and they are penalising us, and it's not fair half the time, to be honest. It's not fair. There's things get missed for the other side, and we just get booked all the time. It was terrible today. I don't think they had a yellow card, and yet there was as many. They did as many fouls as us. There was one as well. There was a dive for a penalty in the box. We'd have got booked. There was nobody near him. He just dived. They were all appealing for penalty. Nobody near him, and yet he doesn't. Nothing. Steve Hunter says I read somewhere this week that Critchley is on the verge of being sacked. Yes. Well, he must be close. He's not doing a good job, is he? Danny Smith is here. Danny Smith says long time, Lee. How are things? Blackpool FC fan, come again. This time, I'm sorry I can't put it up, but it's Seasiders. That's another £2. Thank you very much. We do really appreciate anything like that. That's fantastic. I'll leave it up again for you there. So thank you very much. Right, I think that's it. I've got time for one more call. If anybody wants to phone in, if you've got anything good to say, or anything about the game today, anything that I haven't talked about, anything I've missed, just phone in. We'll take one more, and then I'm going to go and make you all a video, which will be on tomorrow, and it's going to be a winner. Jane and I were in a competition today, by the way, as well, because she asked me to sell fanzines, and I just said I could sell more than her. So we had 30 fanzines each, and I was out in the Bloomfield pub, the Bloomfield club, the Armfield club, everywhere, telling people that I was trying to beat Jane, and it was Jane versus Lee, and I think I'm the winner, but we'll find out tomorrow who was the winner. But I did really, really well. Thanks to all those that bought a fanzine in those clubs today from me. It certainly will make the video today. You will, you'll enjoy it. It was a good competition. I can't. I wish this thing would put them up, but there's another £2. Just another one there. It'll just come up the same thing. Another one there from Blackpool FC fan saying Lee Charles Tangerine Army. Thank you very much. One day, that's my bucket list wish. If we ever hear Lee Charles Tangerine Army at Bloomfield Road, I tell you, I will die happy. That would be honestly. I'd love to be a millionaire and bought the club and had people singing that, or a billionaire, but I'm not. But I do my best. Right. There's a phone call coming in. Hello. What's your name? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's your name?
Yes. Hello?
Who is it?
Who is this?
You're phoning in a phone-in, sir. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know you're phoning in LeeCharlesTV? You're live on air. You've just won £1 million. You've just won £1 million.
Sorry?
You've just won £1 million, my friend. You're the £100
million.
You're 159th caller today. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, unbelievable, isn't it? Thank you. Bye now. Oh, I just won £1 million. Right. Crazy Football Vlog says the North Stand was bouncing at times today. Indeed it was. Dennis Stoikov is on. Good to see Mr. and Mrs. Sadler enjoying the game today. Puts to bed the rumours. Lee isn't my delivery driver. Well, he thinks he's just won £1 million. I can't be doing. Who are these knobheads that keep phoning in? Right, if we get a sensible caller in, we will do it. Right, Blackpool Rock TV says, do I know anything about what's happening about the East Stand? No, nothing more than you guys. Just the stuff that's been being put in the Gazette about people in Henry Street. I haven't heard anything yet. No, they're not happy, and it's obviously big news, isn't it? If they're not. Right, let's just go back to Facebook. Have we got anything on there? Steve Huntley says, what a last caller was. Indeed, yeah, but he's gone away. He thinks he's won £1 million, so. Right. So that's it. So I wonder if I could just get one last sensible caller to phone in. The number's down there on the screen if you want to phone in. Be a Blackpool fan, talk about the game. That would be great. Unfortunately, there is no £1 million to be had phoning in LeeCharlesTV. I think that's. I think we're done. I think we can all go and have a beer, go and celebrate, go and get a takeaway, get some ice creams, do whatever. Just celebrate the fact that Blackpool have finally won the first time since October. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've made a winning video. I'm really going to look forward to it. I don't care if I'm doing it till 6 in the morning. I'm going to enjoy this one. So make sure you'll watch it. And if you enjoy if you enjoy these things, give the video a like. Facebook then shares it out. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed and you like what we do, then you like watching what we do, then please give us a sub. Doesn't cost anything to just press that subscribe button. And if you press the little bell by it, then you get notified as well. For those that haven't done it already, you get notified every time I make a video. And don't forget, you can be a member as well. Blackpool FC fan is still going. He's just gone with another £1. I think I'd stay on. Are you going to get to a tenner? What have you got so far? 5? Oh no, that's a tenner. You've done a tenner. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you everyone for watching. The video will be out as a premiere at 11 o'clock in the morning. It'll be on for members before that. And if you want to come and watch it with me, I will be there for the premiere. I should be. Yeah, I should be there. I may not be actually. It may be on at 11. It may not be a premiere because I've got to go and watch Sebi. He's in a football match tomorrow. So, Penny Lane is there. Highly congratulations on the pill wheel. Thank you very much, Penny. Thank you. We are overjoyed. It feels like forever. Anyway, I'm going to get off. So I'll see you all later. I've got to just get rid of my microphone. And so thanks a lot from me. Oh my God! Before I go, just I was going to go, but you've kept me there. You've kept me. It's going to come through in a minute. It hasn't done. Where is it? Oh, maybe it's. Where is it? Right, yeah, there you go. He's just put an extra £5 in there. He says, I now have £15. Thank you very much, Blackpool FC fan. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can't thank you enough. Adam Davies says it's a good result for Blackpool. Blackpool Rock says, imagine that conversation. I'm just his mates telling everyone he's won £1 million. Oh, fantastic! Right, thank you very much for the £5. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for everybody watching the videos. I'm going to get off. My sound is going to go off now. So thanks a lot. Enjoy the video tomorrow. It's as good as being there if you weren't. It's as good as being there if you weren't there.
What's left of last night behind, and I need to get some peace of mind. And when I need some peace of mind, I know where to find it there, by the end of the road. So I walk and I keep on walking. I wear are a mess. As I walk, and I keep on walking, till I'm at the end of the road. I walk until my feet are hurting, and I need to keep on going further, 'cause I can't keep my mind off things I'd be better off to leave behind. Gotta be careful not to get stuck, and so I walk and I keep on walking.